Hi, welcome back to Learning English and Literature. In this video, I will analyze the iGCSE. In this video, I will analyze the iGCSE 0475 literature poem Verses written on her deathbed at Bath to her husband in London by Mary Monk. The first two lines, thou who dost all my worldly thoughts employ, thou pleasing source of all my earthly joy. Thou is Old English now, referring to a husband. She says, you are the only one I ever think of. You are the source of all my happiness in life. This is an expression, a deep, or rather an in-depth expression of love from a wife to a husband. Thou tenderest husband and thou dearest friend, to thee, this first, this last I do, I sing. You see, the word here, tenderest, shows that she really loves her husband and sees her husband as her dearest friend. So I'm sending this poem, which is my first and my last goodbye, to you. Obviously, something is happening to her and she's about to leave her husband. At length, the conqueror death asserts his right and will forever veil me from the sight. Yes, of course, it seems she is sick and she's about to die, as it seems death is closer to her. You see, the conqueror death asserts his rights. Death is coming to take her. Death is coming to claim her, which means that she will never see her husband again. Hence, she says to the husband, my first and last adieu. He woos me to him with a cheerful grace. Now, the he here refers to death, and not one terror clouds his meager face. You see, people paint death as a very fearful figure, as horrible, but here the prisoner describes death as having a cheerful grace. She sees death as a nice thing. She says that death lures me to him like a kind lover, and there is nothing scary in his modest face. So I think she's happy to die. She's happy to go with death. He promises a lasting rest from pain and shows that all life's fleeting joys are vain. Death makes a promise to her that, look, once you leave this earth, you will no longer suffer pain anymore because I will show you eternal rest. And death also tells her that, or rather shows her that joys on earth are all vain. Vanity upon vanity is vanity. See? So this death is actually providing her an opportunity to have eternal rest. The eternal saints of heaven he sets in view and tells me that no other joys are true. Death that has come to take her shows her the saints of heaven. Let her know that, look, you are going to enjoy more happiness in the afterlife than you are going to enjoy on earth. There is no other joy that can be compared to the joy this death has showed the persona in this point. Definitely, the death has come to show her that she's going to heaven, because as you and I know, and religiously speaking, I think joy and heaven are analogous. But love, fond love, would yet resist his power, would fail a while, differ the parting hour. Now, what is preventing her from going with death is love, the love she has for her husband. Even so, because of the love she has for her husband, she wants to stay a little longer. She's telling death, look, can I have some more time? Okay, can I have some more time so that I can spend, a precious time with the one I love? He brings thy morning image to my eyes and would obstruct my journey to the skies. Knowing that when she leaves, because she loves her husband so much, and her husband loves her back, she knows that the husband is going to cry. The husband is going to be in melancholy. It's going to be in deep grief when she dies. So that situation, knowing that the husband is going to suffer when she dies, it's preventing her from going with death immediately to heaven, to the skies. But say, thou dearest, thou unwearied friend, say, shouldest thou grieve to see my sorrows end? Now, she's talking to her husband. He said, look, you're my tireless friend. You've been with me. Now I'm feeling sick. It's like I'm enduring pain. I'm about to die. Don't you think you should just let me go? Let me go and rest. You do not need to cry because I'm going to find rest. Thou knowest a painful pilgrimage I have passed, and shouldst thou grieve that rest is come at last? Just like I said in the previous slide. Remembering that I have been suffering for a long time, obviously, according to her biography, she has been sick and nearing the point of death. Now she's telling her husband, you know, I have been suffering for a very long time. Now that death has come, why should you be sad when you know I am going to find eternal peace and rest? Instead, rejoice to see me shake off life and die as I have lived, thy faithful wife. Instead of grieving, you should celebrate. Instead of crying, instead of mourning my death, you should celebrate the fact that I am ridding myself of this cruel life and that I get to die as faithful to you as ever. Okay, so this poem is to me, I'll call it a romantic poem because it talks about her feelings for her husband and her also feelings towards death. In this poem, she expresses her love for her husband and also expresses a dilemma. She's between the devil and the deep blue sea. She's very sick. She's nearing the point of death. Now, she sees death very close, but she's worried that her husband would mourn her. So she's feeling pity for the husband, but she comforts the husband. Husband, do not cry. Okay? You know, I have suffered for a very long time. Now, let me die and find peace. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching.